Hey, what's up? You know, I feel the pressure and the pain with you guys about auditioning. I mean, it's the fear, and if you're like me, and I know you probably do this too, is like you're like having a learning disability holds you back, and if you like have grammar problems or speech problems, and you have to memorize all these lines, and you work like so many hours. Like this is one time what I used to be like is I remember having all these auditions and like, oh, I really want this. And I know being dyslexia and having a hard time memorizing, and my speech was always like sloppy. And I remember calling out sick. I mean, calling out sick to memorize lines. And I analyze the script, and I really get to know the script, and I really think I memorized the script. And when I do the audition, my mind just too focused on trying to say the words right, and then it goes downhill. I mean, I used to remember. I mean, you know what I'm talking about, right? Like if you're like me. Look, you probably do it though. Look how you say the words, and maybe you'll focus on saying the lines. And especially if you have a learning disability, you're so concerned about the way you're saying the words right. And sometimes you get stuck. And that just takes you right out of the moment. I remember one time where my acting coach or other coaches say, get out of your head, and I couldn't understand that, and it just frustrates me because for someone who has a problem like a learning disability, that you feel like you're not good enough, and you want to quit, and it's just so frustrating. And you see all these great people on stage and film, and they're doing more than you can. And you're like, I'm never going to be normal. And you get these sad and depressed. I remember that. I just know what that is like. I mean, that is why I'm so happy. But 3 months ago, I discovered an easy way to memorize. And I even implemented with my speech. And you know what? Here's the exciting part. I pay attention what acting coaches tell other actors. And unfortunately, I used to DoorDash and had to drive DoorDash. And I couldn't afford acting classes. I stopped taking acting classes. And I remember my last acting coach said, you have to work on your speech. And I'm telling you guys, I'll be honest. I spent my whole life trying to speak correctly. I just hate it when they say, oh, I don't understand you. So what happened? Like every other actor, the passion's there. And this is like the third time for me trying to go into acting because I had problems memorizing in my speech. It was so much work. Like in the past, I suffered. I mean, I couldn't memorize the lines. I couldn't say the lines. And I hated it. I had no self-esteem. I had no confidence. I was shaking like a leaf. And on top of that, I had no idea about the showbiz part, about acting. And if you want to get to know about this, know about the show business and the acting part, on Facebook, there's a group called Talent Managers for Actors. It's by Wendy Allen Wright. I will leave the information below. Do you want to know about the business? Go there. She's going to teach you stuff they don't teach you in school, even if you're a filmmaker. But my mindset was so wrong, and I just couldn't do it. But then I went back into acting, and Of course, I still kind of sick from memorization because trying to memorize in the speech. And then I took Jim Quick's course, which helped more, and I was able to memorize faster. But still, I got stuck in my head, and I still keep hearing, you gotta work on your speech. I'm like, oh my God, fudge! What's with the speech? I'm like middle-aged in a way. And I still have to work on my speech, my grammar, my brain. What can I not memorize? That's why I keep getting frustrated. Can you imagine that? It's just, do you feel it? Do you feel that? Getting nervous, no confidence? And so what happened, like I said, I quit DoorDash. And I said, I'm going to work hard on this. And it started with hearing James Franco said he could memorize lines real fast. And I'm like, yeah, whatever, Mr. Franco, you're lying. And so if you're watching this, oh well, you're probably not. I was looking up how to memorize another way. I needed to get, I want to be real good. And honest to God, I'm not exaggerating. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. If you're like me, you always continue trying to think of a solution. I mean, you go to sleep and your brain is like thinking this through, and then you go to sleep, and like 3 o'clock in the morning, your brain goes, whoop, wake up, write this down. So I wrote this down, this technique, and next thing I know, I was memorizing this fast. I was like, whoa. Still to this day, I still got, how am I memorizing so much? So if you really want to know more about this, I want you to follow my YouTube channel. I'm telling you, it's groundbreaking news. It just blows me away.